Okay. Everyone, today is Thursday, and if you want to energize, the color is yellow. Sitting in Gyan Mudra just for 30 seconds, just breathe in and out, connect your body and mind together, so you tend to forget everything around you, and just focus on yourself. Within the stillness, you connect with yourself. Your mind becomes completely blank. Excellent. Now sitting in Gyan Mudra, roll your shoulder back, head up, eyes closed. You know what to do. You're going to chant Om for 3 times. Again, A, O, M. So I'll just do the action with the hand to give you timing, but you can do on your own. Don't have to do that. Just take a deep breath in. For a second time. And for the last time, take a deep breath in. Still keeping your eyes closed. Feel the sensation of Om, the vibration in the whole, throughout the whole body, your nerve system. Then gently take your both hands up in there, rub them together. You're trying to generate enough heat between the palm of your hand. अपने हाथों में गर्मी पैदा कर रहे हैं. Then making a cup, cover your face with it. आंखों को खोल लें. Feel the heat. गर्मी को महसूस करें. जब हाथ ठंडा हो जाता है to the body temperature, then gently massage over your face, back of the neck, अपने हाथों को, पूरे शरीर को. इससे आपका देह पहले सोया हुआ था, उसको जगा देते हैं. So you get the maximum benefits of pranayama. So first, we're going to increase some prana in your body. Just when you rub your nail together, life is all about prana. जिनके पास प्राणा है, प्राण है, लाइफ फोर्स, ची, वो पर्सन एनर्जेटिक हो जाता है, हेल्दी हो जाता है, कोई बीमारी उसके पास आता ही नहीं, आपका इम्यून सिस्टम बढ़ जाता है, ब्लड प्रेशर कम हो जाता है, एवरीथिंग एल्स. जिनकी प्राणा, just shake your hand like that. And repeat that once more. Rub your nails together. Fast and vigorously. And then shake it up. Put your hand together You can feel the sensation between the palm of your hand. That's the life force. That's the prana. When you go back, you feel the pressure behind the hand. Excellent. Now we're going to increase your prana by scooping it around you. So gently breathe in, gently, slowly. And then turn your hand around and breathe out through your mouth longer than breathing in. And for last time, just by doing this, you have activated the parasympathetic nerve system that relaxes the body. This is one of the best ways to fall asleep. Whenever any process you want to relax, coming from your office to your home environment, just do that. Just by doing this, you leave all your work ethic behind. When you go home, you go with a fresh mind, no stress, nothing at all. So one of the best ways to reduce stress also is you just keep your hand tap in the middle of a thymus gland. These are all simple techniques, very effective. When you vibrate, the vibration activates the thymus gland, helps to release anxiety, और आपके क्या बोलते हैं आपके immune system को बढ़ाता है, activate the T cell to fight infection, even COVID-19, कोई भी infection, थोड़ा देर तक करना पड़ता है. इसलिए भारत में क्या करता है, कोई मरता है, दुख होता है तो हम लोग छाती ठोकते हैं. That's what happened. That takes anxiety away. आपके anxiety को दूर करता है. जब भी आपको गुस्सा है, एंजाइटी हो, डिप्रेशन हो, छाती ठोक लिया अपना. दूसरे का नहीं, अपना छाती ठोकना है. तब फायदा होगा. दूसरे को ठोकने से फायदा नहीं होने वाला है. Very simple and very effective. Excellent. Again, there's 6 energy channels either side, which connects to different organs, your heart, your lung, large intestine, and also, and then governor vessel comes from यहाँ से पहला सांस लेते हैं, छूता है, third eye, आपके माथे के ऊपर, हड्डी से back passage पे, and then your conception vessel comes from the back passage all the way middle to this point. Body to be healthy, आपके देह को स्वस्थ रहने के लिए जो एनर्जी चैनल है वो उसमें कोई रुकावट ब्लॉकेज नहीं होना चाहिए. They need to be open. So really we do that actually with clapping. So first you rub your hands together, trying to generate enough heat between the palm of your hand. And then clap it for 40 times to improve your circulation. लोग का देह गर्म रहता है, हाथ पैर ठंडा रहता है. One, two. Excellent. Next is your heart and lung plays a very important part in your immunity and overall health. So when you pick a cup like this, you clap 9 times, once here, there, inside the armpit, and your lung meridian. That will improve your overall health and still help to clear up all the energy channels. यहाँ पे गड्ढा यहाँ पे, this is your lung point. 1, 2. That's round 1. Round 2. Round 3. Excellent. Just shake your hand again. Next, we're going to activate to increase immune system, all the different lymph nodes. Because remember, you have 2 kinds of fluid. You have the blood and you have the lymph fluid. Blood में तो heart है. Heart can pump the blood throughout the body. But lymph fluid है, उसको pump नहीं है. Use the muscle. आपके देह के जो muscle है, उसको use करना पड़ता है. तो उसके लिए करना है first. There's 600 lymph nodes around the ear, under the armpit, your stomach, your groin, and calf muscle. तो उसका exercise करना है. First, you take your ear lobe, pull up and down for 20 times. Next, hold the middle and run the circle clockwise 10 times. And 10 times opposite. And then you put your hand like this over the ear, rub the whole ear. You'll find the ear will heat up. And then also put your finger like this to activate the biggest nerve, like this, both sides. I lost the plot now, what I was going to focus on. So we activate the biggest nerve by doing this.
Working on a lymph fluid.
That's it. Sorry, yes, sorry, I completely lost the plot there. Thank you very much. Go ahead. I'm getting old now. I'm getting kind of a bit of demented now, I think, by forgetting things there. Right. I'm doing the lymph node. So we've done the ear thing, very important. Next is under the armpit. So usually children tend to have more kapha dosa. They have more illness there. So if you more hold the, उनको ज़्यादा punishment कान पकड़ को दोगे, तो बीमारी नहीं आएगी. खूब कान पकड़ो बच्चों का, अपने grandson का ना कान पकड़ के थप्पड़ मारो. नहीं थप्पड़ तो नहीं, कान पकड़ो. थप्पड़ मारोगे तो माँ बाप आपको बेटा बेटी भी आपको डांटने लगेंगे, क्या करते हैं माया. नहीं, कान पकड़ने से उनकी बीमारी की दूर होता है. यहाँ पे immune system है. Next under the armpit, हाथ को ऊपर ले जाके दिखाना. Excellent. Next is 3 fingers above the armpit. This is the sick band you put then, you press it with hand tight and you use your hand like a pump. That will improve your circulation. So blood flow will become faster. Also it pump up the lymph fluid to prevention of any lymph node forming, any gut. Those guts could become cancerous as well. Prevention is better than cure. So take 3 fingers above, hold it tight and pump with your hand, left hand. And do the same thing, opposite hand, 3 fingers there, press it hard. This is very important. That's that done. Next is your stomach. For stomach, the best exercise is the Kapalbhati. So we'll just do one Kapalbhati to exercise the stomach. So just in Gyan Mudra and do for 30 seconds. Just by doing Kapalbhati, you pump up the lymph fluid all the way back up to fight infection. And relax. Obviously, we do move Kapalbhati later on anyway. That's one. Second is not growing. And the Kapalbhati, stomach ke liye another good exercise, Agnisar. You breathe in, breathe out completely, you pull your stomach in and out. So that helps to pump the lymph fluid back up again as well. Next is the groin. Groin ke liye best exercise if you're sitting on the floor is a butterfly. Otherwise, if you're sitting in the chair, put your hand like this. You pump up the lymph fluid from groin all the way back up to fight infection. इससे आपका lymph node यहाँ से पंप होकर lymph fluid ऊपर जाता है और आपकी बीमारी को मारने का कोशिश करता है. Also, you're connecting your left brain with right brain. अपने दोनों brain को जोड़ते हैं तो उससे आपको memory power और dementia ये सब दूर जाता है. Excellent. Last but not least, the calf muscle. Calf muscle के best है you go heel toe exercise. Otherwise, just do walking. Easily हमने start किया walking group. You have to do 10,000 steps daily, whatever we can. That itself will pump the lymph fluid. Your calf muscle is like a pump. It's a second heart. It pumps also the blood all the way back up to reduce blood pressure, and also it's able to improve your lymph fluid, pumps up all the way back up to fight infection as well. So walking is one of the very, very important exercise to reduce your blood pressure as well. But not fast, just nice and gentle. जिसको arthritis है वो भी walk कर सकते हैं. If you don't use it, you lose it. जितना आप बैठे रहिएगा उतना आपका arthritis बढ़ जाएगा. है कि नहीं? जब फिट जो यंग लोग होते हैं वो भी जब कुर्सी में बोलते बैठे उठते हैं तो पैर जकड़ जाता है. पैर उठने में दिक्कत होती है कि नहीं? इसीलिए you have to go for walk every day. My 6-month average is 12,000 steps. So you have to do that daily. Prevention is better than cure. That's what हमें करना पड़ेगा. हमारे करने से आपको फायदा नहीं होने वाला. करो योग, रहो निरोग. बहुत important है ना? So this is so we done about the immune system बढ़ाना है. Today I'm going to talk more about nitric oxide before we go into the yoga again. So really, what we'd like to do is just do the deep breathing in Gyan Mudra and listen to me talking as well. So you're increasing your Bhastrika kar bhi rahe hain aur aapka listening to my conversation about the nitric oxide. Has this ever happened to you? आप डॉक्टर के पास जाते हैं for routine checkup and आपको बहुत वो होता है, शॉक हो जाते हैं कि जब डॉक्टर बोलता है कि आपका ब्लड प्रेशर हाई है, आपका कोलेस्ट्रॉल ज्यादा है. So डॉक्टर क्या करता है? Then he watches you to watch अपना खान पान देखिए, watch your diet, exercise, yoga कीजिए, and gives you prescribe you some pills for you. But I had be willing to bet it never once mentioned boosting your level of nitric oxide. Does it? कोई करता है डॉक्टर? कोई से डॉक्टर ने हमने कभी सुना नहीं है. आपने सुना है किसी डॉक्टर ने बोला नाइट्रिक ऑक्साइड करो? नहीं, कोई नहीं बोला है. वो क्या करते हैं? खाना का चेंज कर लो, एक्सरसाइज करो और दवाई दे देते हैं. They depend so much on medicine. दवाई किसी को ठीक नहीं किया है. सब आपके सिम्टम को मैनेज किया है और कुछ और बीमारी दे देता है. ठीक करता है एक चीज, ठीक नहीं करता है, मैनेज करता है और एक बीमारी और दे देता है ऊपर से फॉर फ्री. उनको एक पैसा भी नहीं लगता, फिर दोबारा मिल जाता है. So really, am I right that you can be the key to the whole problem? That can be nitric oxide could be the key to the whole problem. You see, nitric oxide direct a large number of critical function in your body. आपके नाइट्रिक ऑक्साइड जो है आपके नंबर ऑफ क्रिटिकल फंक्शन जो बॉडी का है उसको करता है. आपको बॉडी को रिलैक्स करता है, आपके ब्लड वेसल्स को वाइडन करता है for optimum circulation, so blood can flow, blood आराम से बह सके, so आपका blood pressure नहीं बढ़ेगा. When you are young, जब आप जवान रहते हैं, you have adequate level of this miracle molecules to keep your circulation. जब जवान होते हैं तो आपका नाइट्रिक ऑक्साइड level automatically high रहती है. And that's why keeps your blood pressure, cholesterol level is healthy. जैसे जैसे आप 40 या 50, 60 होते हैं, आपका लेवल को जो मिरेकल्स मॉलिक्यूल नाइट्रिक ऑक्साइड है वो घटते जाता है. When your nitric oxide level बहुत कम हो जाता है, then you have blood pressure, high cholesterol, circulation problem, all these things happens. But there's a good news for you. To help you to boost these critical molecules, you'll be pleased, you'll be very surprised by how it works. The nitric oxide first supports your healthy blood pressure, promotes sharper memory and focus, boost your energy level, endurance, increase blood flow and support healthy circulation. तो हिंदी में बोले तो पहले आपका ब्लड प्रेशर को कम करता है, आपकी याददाश्त को अच्छा करता है, मेक्स यू मोर, आपको और आपकी सोचने की शक्ति बढ़ जाती है, आपको देह में मौत ऊर्जा आ जाता है, एंड आपकी खून बहने की शक्ति बढ़ जाती है, एंड आपका सर्कुलेशन जो है तो जो मूवमेंट ऑफ ब्लड है इन द बॉडी में, देयर इज नो ब्लॉकेज एंड इट मूव्स फास्टर एंड प्रमोट गुड हेल्थ. So in summary, benefit of nitric oxide is promote healthy circulation, sharpens the memory, enhance sexual function, normalizes blood pressure. Even American scientists, 3 American scientists को Nobel Prize मिला था for discovery of this miracle molecules, nitric oxide. So when you body produces nitric oxide, plenty of it, it tells your artery to relax, so they open up wider, blood flow freely, promoting healthy blood flow and slashing your heart risk. So आपका जो cardiovascular problem है वो दूर चला जाता है. आपके बॉडी को खाना देता है, फ्यूल देता है, long lasting energy, stamina बढ़ाता है by boosting blood flow and so that increase your performance as well. जो चीज आप करना चाहते हैं, दौड़ने में, साइकिल चलाने में, मैराथन रनिंग, उसमें आप और अच्छा कर सकते हैं. Also आपके देह में जो हड्डी है, हड्डी अंदर से जो बाहर तो हड्डी ठीक है, अंदर से जो उसका वो टूटता है, बनता भी है. So bone can stay stronger, healthier, nitric oxide. Helps the formation of bones and bone breakdown. Also, nitric oxide promote, Dr. Kapune talked about cholesterol yesterday. Nitric also promote healthy cholesterol level, keeps your artery clear and support heart healthy. क्या होता है कि nitric oxide से क्या होता है कि जो blood becomes less sticky, so it doesn't form a plaque, so it doesn't form a blockage to your system. And also nitric oxide signals your immune system to kill the bacteria, virus, or other dangerous invader in your body as well. You can see how important nitric oxide is. And also आपके दिमाग को, आपके mood को, sense of well-being, so you get more joy out of life. Nitric oxide makes you more happier. आपके देह में, चेहरे में खुशी लाता है. And allow your muscles joint to recover faster. कहीं भी चोट लग जाता है, the muscle can recover faster just by having extra nitric oxide. In general, nitric oxide keeps every cell, every muscle, organ, tissue in your body functioning at its peak, just like your younger days, when you have a lot of vitality, a lot of energy, plays a very important part. Simply, quite simply, more you produce nitric oxide, younger you will feel and performance increases. The circular crucial health benefit you are not having due to as you get older, you produce less nitric oxide. So far, so good. Hope you're enjoying this talk. Is that okay? Keep going.
Enjoying very much.
Yes, wonderful, very educational.
It's really nice. Thank you. हम चाहेंगे कि हम थोड़ा हिंदी में बोलना चाह रहे हैं जिनको थोड़ा सा इंग्लिश में कोई वर्ड समझ नहीं आता हिंदी में थोड़ा बहुत हिंदी मेरा उतना अच्छा नहीं है हम कोशिश कर रहे हैं अपनी तरफ से जितना हो सकता है ना
योगा कराइए
हाँ योगा कराएं
with doing nothing yoga
तो आपको बच्चियां करती रही ना okay
this is more educational my dear because we have to have knowledge first to do the yoga.
We'll do the yoga, but just give me another 10-15 minutes just to go through the. Today I'm focusing.
Which we never get. This talk we never get. It's very educational.
It's educational. It's nice.
Huh?
Yoga can be done later. This is very important.
Exactly. This is very important.
Okay, everybody. I will keep everybody happy. In the day, I'm here to promote health. Health matters, and obviously. Sometimes it's important to have the knowledge, then you get the maximum benefit of pranayama, है ना? लेकिन क्या होगा कि
of course
certain exercise आप करते रहिए जो आपको पता हाथ का सब करते रहिए ना आपको सुनते जाइए अपना करते रहिए don't have to listen just sit बैठ के आप लोग बैठ के कहानी कथा सुन रहे हैं कथा मत सुनिए ना कुछ करते भी रहिए योगा करते रहिए
आप carry on श्रवण जी आप carry on बहुत अच्छा है
thank you very much. So how to increase nitric oxide naturally? First is don't use mouthwash. Mouthwash kills bacteria in the saliva, which helps to mix with vegetable and certain food to go in the stomach to produce nitrite, which produces nitric oxide to increase the quantity. I said to you, as you get older, you absorb, you make less nitric oxide. Very important. Nitric oxide forms in vegetable. When you eat them, mixing with saliva, they turn into nitrite. Nitrate going into your stomach, acts with digestive juice, produces nitric oxide. So saliva plays an important part. Without saliva, you will not produce nitric oxide. So people who use mouthwash don't produce nitric oxide. And also when you take a lot of antibiotic and oral bacterial pop, then that also kills the saliva, the bacteria which produce nitric oxide as well. And when you don't have enough nitric oxide, that's when your blood pressure rises. Also, chance of diabetes increases there. One of the best ways to produce nitric oxide, what we done early, when you start the class, bumblebee, humming itself. Longer you hum, the more nitric oxide you produce in the nasal passage. So all you have to do is take the palm of your hand, cover your eardrum like this, and put your tongue against the teeth. Let's do that for 5 times. Take a deep breath and make a humming sound for 5 times. And for the 4th time, and for the last time, take a deep breath in. Excellent. Just by doing this, in the nasal passage, you have created more nitric oxide. So any viral infection, any COVID-19 goes to nasal passage, it stays in nasal passage for a couple of days. So this is the best place to weaken the virus, kill the virus, and promote good health. Also, when you're chanting Om, the cosmic sound of Om this creates a vibration also and creates a nitric oxide and a bumblebee one we talked about. And also very important to get at least 20 minutes of exposure to sunlight 3 times a week. Sunlight activates the beneficial bacteria on the skin, triggers the production of vitamin D3, which drives the nitric oxide production as well. So you can see how important it is. So really, vitamin D3 plays a big part. So what happens is when you sit in the sun, then on the skin, the fat, cholesterol, that converts into vitamin D3, and which is very important for body, for increase your immune system, also for blood pressure and so on. Well, the best food for that is, आप कितने लोग celery खाते हैं रोज? Celery का juice खाइए, very good for nitric oxide. Celery को juice बना के उसको पी लीजिए सुबह. Increase your nitric oxide very quickly. Boost your nitric oxide level very quickly. Other good ways, short of if it's not diabetes, because most of the sugar in UK is made of beetroot.
Can we have coriander?
Huh?
Can we have coriander juice?
Coriander?
Coriander juice. Yeah.
Yeah, you can do that. Well, I'm just let me go through a lot of things that don't produce nitric oxide is all धनिया बोलते हैं ना, उसका धनिया कहा, coriander का भी, उसका भी जूस एक आपको जो भी green vegetable है उससे आपका होगा निकाल के. Beetroot is one of the best ways to reduce nitric oxide. But obviously, if you're diabetic, you can't take beetroot juice, otherwise sugar high हो जाता है. But beetroot is very good to produce nitric oxide. In cases 40% nitric oxide level increases just by drinking beetroot juice. So 19% increase in oxygen in cell. Up to oxygen absorbed ज़्यादा होता है, the body have more stamina. So you increase your activity, आपका जो production होता है, काम करने की शक्ति बढ़ जाती है. So as I said, to remind you again, benefit of nitric oxide, lower blood pressure, also reduce oxidation of LDL, the bad cholesterol. Dilate blood vessel, one of the major effects of nitric oxide, to reduce blood pressure. And platelet becomes less sticky, so don't form a plaque. Make you feel good, आपको makes you much happier quicker, and increase your immune system, also help to even kill COVID-19 as well. The best way to maintain the healthy heart, that's why we're talking, it's all about nitric oxide by healthy heart. The first thing I said to you was, if you're not diabetic, take a shot of beetroot juice, produce more nitric oxide, which helps to dilate your blood vessel and help to lower your blood pressure. Other is take a tennis ball in your hand and you squeeze them. Just by doing this, you reduce your blood pressure by 10%. I don't have a tennis ball here. My dog has taken away my tennis ball away from me. I had them lying here. Sorry. You take a tennis ball and you just keep pressing in your hand like that.
We can have a ball in our hands. Ball.
Any kind of ball, tennis ball, anything soft you can press with your hand. You know?
Like this, Shravanji? Yeah.
Yes,
If you go to pawn shop, you can get the ball which dog plays, 3 for £1. They're quite good. They make a squeezy noise, but they're really, really good.
make a squeaking noise, I know. But you can buy the normal tennis ball as well. They're not
This
expensive.
one, Smiley.
Yes, that's it. Got it. Well done. Good. Excellent. Thank you. Mrs. iPad.
Okay.
That's one way. And third is to reduce blood pressure. I told you to walk every day at minimum of 20 to 45 minutes. That itself is significantly lowers your blood pressure by having a parasympathetic response, which helps to dilate the blood vessel. This will last for 24 hours. If you are every day, it will keep your blood pressure at bay. I tried to do 10,000. That's why we started a club of 10,000. But you don't have to. Whatever you can do, you can try. That will help to lower your blood pressure as well. And also All other one will do that to expand your lung. More the lung is more you expand, inhale bigger, doing Bhastrika and so on. One thing leads to deeper breathing and complete relax. Your blood pressure will go down as well. And eating certain food like garlic, banana, which all got potassium and certain things, magnesium, berries, natural yogurt, cinnamon, probiotic yogurt, and all these will help you to improve radius, lettuce, and so on. So nitric oxide relaxes the vessel, keeps them flexible, allowing them to dilate, boosting blood flow, and helping to control blood pressure. Some of the things I'm repeating twice because I've got a lot of literature of different things. I'm trying to put them together, and sometimes some of the things I may be repeating, but I hope you don't mind. Nitric also is very anti-inflammatory. आपके सर देह के सूजन को कम करता है, and help prevent platelets, white blood cells from adhering to the lining of the blood vessel. This reduces risk of plaque development. So आपका plaque नहीं form करेगा. जैसे बता जैसे आप बुढ़ाते हैं, age होते हैं, you produce less nitric oxide. So blood become less flexible, which contribute to hypertension, inflammation in blood vessel, plaque buildup, and cardiovascular disease. So these are the symptoms happen as you age. It's part of the aging process. So once you increase the nitric oxide by food and certain things, itself will increase your blood flow and deliver oxygen to all the different muscles and tissues and cells. And that also helps to reduce your blood pressure, increase energy level, gives you better athletic performance, and improves your brain function as well. आपकी सोचने की शक्ति बढ़ा देता है. तो बताया था beetroot, squeezing tennis ball in your hand, walking, bumblebee. So what food to eat to reduce nitric oxide, to boost nitric oxide? Most of the vegetables are good for that. Any leafy green vegetables like kale and certain things, which can convert body into nitrite, which then produce nitric oxide. Beetroot, garlic, dark chocolate, leafy vegetable like watercress, lettuce, beetroot, spinach, cabbage, rhubarb, all these are good for it. Citrus fruit contain vitamin C and very nitric oxide as well. Pomegranate, very good for it, protects nitric oxide against damage, enhances the activity of nitric oxide and increase level of nitric oxide in the process. All the nuts and seeds, different kinds of sesame seed, walnut, Brazil nut, anything at all, they all produce more nitric oxide. Watermelon, very good for production of nitric oxide. That's why when you go to any wellness center or yoga, they give you one day, couple of days, just a diet for watermelon. You need as much watermelon you want, nothing else. Also, increase your intake of antioxidant. Nitric oxide is an unstable molecule that degrades very quickly in the bloodstream. So it may be constantly you have to keep producing more and more, because it's like a bubble. When you remember young, when you put the straw in the soapy water, you blew, bubble came out, and after 10 seconds it burst. That's how nitric oxide is. It's got very short life. But when it bursts, that's what dilates the blood vessel. Your blood can flow freely and blood pressure goes down as well. It plays a very important part. Increase your intakes of antioxidants. So a lot of vegetables and things like that. Limit your mouthwash, I said to you, very important. And do some exercise, yoga, to improve your blood circulation, very important. Just simple exercise, they all play an important part. And so now let's do some nitric oxide blood exercise. We've been sitting with some time as well. So let's do the blood exercise. All stand up. People want to do some exercise, so let's do some exercise. Listen to your body. So before we start, we just kind of shake your hand up, just get some energy back in first. Just shake them, just get the warm up slightly. It's a simple 4 exercise. If you do that daily, that itself will, it's not having nitric oxide if it's not flowing in the blood. It's got to flow in the blood to give it all the benefit. So this exercise, what you do, you're trying to exercise on the heart, so that when the blood flows to the blood vessel, the nitric oxide releases into the blood, and that goes through and creates all the health benefits. So first one is a swat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, That's round one. Next one is the dead man walk. Nothing moves apart from your hand. Excellent. Next is the start jump. Again, nothing moves apart from your hand. Everything stays still. Again, if you're tired, just shake your hand up, just get some energy back in. Do that again. And you're doing busting at the same time, breathing in and excellent. Next is take the beach ball all the way back up. Your hands should be touching the ear. And shake your hand. That's round one. Let's do the round two first. Just get energy back in. Just breathe in. Excellent. Round two. Next, the dead man walk. Excellent. Then the start jump. Excellent. Next, the beach ball thing. Take all the way back up. And relax. Just shake them again. Listen to body. Anytime you feel tired, just take some rest and join the class back again. We'll do it for last time again. So I can't emphasize enough about nitric oxide. I guarantee, as you grow older, more nitric oxide you produce in your body, healthier you become. Every symptom will go away. Even in joint pain, you get more stamina, you feel happier, your mood changes. Excellent. Next. Excellent. Next is the star jump. Excellent. Next is beach ball last time. And shake yourself, just shake yourself. Yes, excellent. Well, this also gives you extra prana in the body. And sit down. To keep everybody happy, we're going to do some exercise for the lung now. Very important one. Put your hand pressure like this. As you breathe in, you go up, come down, and breathe out for 10 times. And to expand the top section of the lung, you open your hands up. As you breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Excellent. Now the bottom part. Excellent. Next, put your hand there. Breathe out and you open up, breathe in. Next, you use your hand like that. And upside down. I'm in the reverse. Then you have the swimming action. Engaging the whole, your back shoulder blade. And the reverse. Excellent. Next, sitting Gyan Mudra, upside down, Chin Mudra, that sense of prana is the bottom section. Breathing in and out, busting up for 30 seconds. जीने मरने में सांस का फासला है जो सांस लेना सीख लिया वो हरदम स्वस्थ रहेगा। जितना कम सांस एक मिनट में लेंगे उतना लंबा जिएंगे आप। कहावत है, जब पैदा होते हैं लिखा रहता है आप कितना सांस लेंगे जिंदगी में। जितना जल्दी जल्दी सांस लेते हैं आदमी उतना जल्दी मरता है। उसमें विश्वास करते हैं तो बड़ी बात है, नहीं विश्वास करते हैं कोई बात नहीं। इसलिए स्वामी कितने लोग पुराने जमाने में लंबा जीते थे, वो अपने सांसों को रोकने की विधि जानते थे। They used to take much less breath per minute. That's what meditation does. Meditation slows down your breath rate right down to the minimum. Then still keeping in Chin Mudra, we do Kapalbhati for 30 seconds. Expanding the bottom section of the lung. फेफड़े के नीचे हिस्सा को तानते हैं। Excellent. So this Chin Mudra able to send the prana to the bottom section of the lung. नीचे के फेफड़े में उसको फैलाया है। अब ऊपर के लिए we do the Adi Mudra. हाथ खोल लें, थंब कुंजी डाल के दब मुट्ठी बंद कर लें। इससे सेंस ऑफ प्राणा तो ऊपर के फेफड़े में भेजता है। So let's do Bhastrika for 30 seconds. Then we do the Kapalbhati for 30 seconds. Excellent. Next we'll do some exercise. Put your hand up, breathe in. Last time. Next, remember we should do this. But next what we do is put your hand like this. We do that for 1 minute. You go down and open up, breathe in, and breathe out. This exercise also opens up your muscle around the diaphragm. So stretches your muscles. So you really have to go, no point in half, you have to go right, open up completely, go right back and come up. Last 5 times. Excellent, well done. This is a full extension of your muscle around the diaphragm and also your rib cage to help gives you expansion, so lung can expand fully and gives you maximum benefit. Next, take a tight fist. मुक्का बांध के ऊपर जाते हैं, खुलना है, घुमा के फिर घेरना, सांस छोड़ना है. Excellent. Remember, main access to your lung is your nose. But not many people do nasal clear. You have to clean your nasal in daily basis. So when you're breathing in, the air can go fully into your lung, complete maximum. So really what I do, I set you night time, I put some mustard oil or coconut oil in your nasal passage with a finger and go. In the morning when I have a shower, then I sneeze through and clear any mucus lying in my nose. So my air passage is completely clear, so I can get the maximum amount of air into my lung. Plays a very important part. So really, I'll just want to talk something about nose unblocking exercise, how to get rid of blocked nose. Block one side of the nostril, breathe from the other side. And then do the pinch, then hold both nose together, hold your breath as long as you can to create more nitric oxide in your body. Swing it. And let it go and breathe through your nose again. Then you wait for a minute to do it again. You increase the amount of CO2 in your blood by doing this. When you pinch your nose, your nitric oxide increases the nasal cavity. And when you hold your breath, there could be heat buildup because you still have had enough blood flow in the nose, but you stop breathing, so your activate the sympathetic nerve system, stress mode. That happens, the blood flows through to the nasal passage. If you do that 3 or 4 times, you'll kill the germs and nose is able to deal with it better. So your nasal passage will clear itself automatically. And obviously nitric oxide itself will do that anyway.
Can we do it one more time, Uncle, please?
Yeah, so you breathe in through deeply and then hold the nose.
Breathe in from any nostril.
You do both sides, but do one side first, just one side first. Hold it, you can straight out there, hold it as long as you can. By holding it, you create more nitric oxide in the blood, in the body. Once you can't hold it any longer, then so what happens is that itself, creating nitric oxide, you activate the sympathetic nerve system. So body thinks it's been attacked. So brain sends up more blood supply to nasal passage. Your nasal passage heats up as well. That itself, I said to you, carbon dioxide is not a poison. It's your friend. Your blood has certain amount of cells. So more carbon dioxide you absorb and get rid of, breathing out longer, you create those empty cells so they can absorb more oxygen to give you more oxygenated blood. That makes sense?
Yeah.
And we bola na, glass आधा खाली है कि आधा भरा है. Depends how you're looking at it.
Please repeat it.
Yes.
Shravanji, breathe in. When you breathe in and when you close the nose, the breathe in is there. If the breathing is there inside, or you breathe out and then close the nose.
No, you don't breathe out. You breathe in, hold the breath. You breathe out, and then you
Breathe out from the same nose?
No. When you breathe in the first nostril.
All you're trying to do is create more carbon dioxide in the body. That's what you're trying to do.
How to increase carbon dioxide?
Because if you don't breathe in, you create carbon, then you're not throwing out the carbon dioxide. So it's staying in the body. That's what it's trying to do.
Okay, okay. Thank you.
The more carbon dioxide you have, you activate the stress mode. Body goes in stress. जब सांस रोकते ना है, तो body बोलता है क्या हो गया? Oxygen नहीं आ रहा है. मन में तनाव होता है. तो तनाव होने से brain sends more blood supply to the nasal passage, and that itself creates that kind of havoc.
Okay.
I'm not probably explaining it properly. I need to do more research on it. I'm trying to understand myself, but this is what it's trying to do: create more nitric oxide, more carbon dioxide in your blood, and that itself creates a healthy body. It creates more, it releases the stress mode, and gives you more supply to the blood. It heats up, nasal passage heats up, and so on and so on. And
You explained really nicely. You did really explain so nicely. Very important. If you don't breathe, you die. Simple. Sorry.
जीने मरने में एक सांस का फासला है ना. Today we have done and obviously to highlight the nitric oxide thing is, remember before 1980s, nitric oxide was a poison. Nobody wanted to know anything about it. That shows how the world has changed. Then they find out nitric oxide is not it's a good friend, it's not an enemy. Then they find it's very good for CPOD, your lung infection. They give it in hospital for people with CPOD to kill the virus. Then they use it for mouth cancer. Nitric oxide prevents certain cancer as well. And then they give it to young babies when their heart lung is not properly developed, mixed with oxygen, certain amount to dilate the lung. Lung opens up so they can breathe properly and survive. So nitric oxide does now the health board have realized it. The health board system has recognized understand the benefit of nitric oxide. Even it kills any kind of virus, even COVID-19 as well. The problem is a lot of drug companies don't want to promote that. If you reduce your blood pressure by taking nitric oxide freely, then where would you take medicine? Then medical company won't make any money. So they don't want to promote that. They want to promote tablets. More tablets eat daily, more money they make. That's what's happening. I'm not a politician. I'm not trying to criticize them. My father is a doctor. You need medicine and lots of jobs. But first you have to take control of your own health. Very important, isn't it? And that's what we're not doing. Nitric oxide, I'm telling you, that's what I read the article yesterday with one of the doctors wrote down. That's why I read to you this early on. When you go to the doctor with any, you have high cholesterol, high blood pressure, all they give you is tablet and a lot of chat and all that. They don't talk about nitric oxide. It's because of lack of nitric oxide is causing all those problems to you. Once you increase the nitric oxide intake in your body, automatically a lot of the symptoms will go away. You have a lot of energy in you. You feel more positive. Your blood pressure will go down. Won't have much plaque forming, so your chance of stroke goes down as well. You tell me all these things are positive things. We've been working hard on nitric oxide for the last whole year, but I don't see anybody else talking about it. I'm quite ashamed of why not the world is talking about it. I don't know.
I think that the doctors only talk about it in the hospital. They were surprised when I mentioned about we doing this with the yoga, and they didn't realize that, you know, how we're doing all this exercise. And I also showed one of the doctors the writing that I have put it in for us, and they were a bit shocked that, you know, that we are doing this with a yoga session. And they have learned as well from me, and I have learned, because I even didn't know about nitric oxide, you know, how we produce it, and, you know, because it's already made in the hospital for patients to give it. And then, yeah, you know, I mean, we knew all the, you know, benefits and, you know, side effects and all this, you see. But, you know, when you mentioned first time nitric oxide, I said, oh God, you know, it was a bit shocked. And everybody, you know, in my unit was shocked as well, you know. And it's very good. What I'm trying to do, Sarvanjit, I'm trying to put this into Gujarati, and also, and I'm in process of putting this in Gujarati and Hindi.
Why did you say that just now in Gujarati? I wanted people to follow. Today I'm focusing on nitric oxide. I want everybody to know more about it and talk to other people, other friends. Just say something nitric oxide in Gujarati, whatever we have talked, whatever you have enough knowledge anyway. So this
Yeah,
just
sometimes
Hindi, but if you're ready for it, do it just now. I mean, it will go viral everywhere else as well. You know, nothing wrong with that.
No, what I'll do, I'll
Write it
do
down
it
for
all.
something. No problem.
I'll try to read it out.
Because I want to do one evening. I want to do class in kind of. I'm doing yoga, so much yoga, and then doing Gujarati or different language, so people can. Some people have kind of better knowledge when they hear in their own language. They understand it better. Nothing wrong with that.
No.
We respect every language.
I read the articles about giving nitric oxide to the COVID patients, and it has been successful in most of the patients. They expand the lung, and they recovered.
That's it. That's nitric oxide. Just like it's like a bubble burst, and it opens up the lung and makes your lung expand better, so you breathe properly. That's what happens when you have COVID-19. The lung collapses, kind of. You can't breathe properly. Yeah. And nitric oxide does the opposite. It opens up the lung so you can breathe. I'm a plumber. I know how the body works, and that's what I'm trying to just open up everything. That's all I'm doing.
Or I'll try to do some.
Can I just come in for a second?
Yes.
When regarding the carbon dioxide thing, where it was simply just those bags what were given, paper bags, to blow, and patients were really anxious before, like they blow in there, and that's the buildup of carbon dioxide, and then they start taking the oxygen. That's the simplified.
Can you explain that again for I'll add on. Can you say that again, Dr. Sarkar? That was quite a good one. When you blow carbon dioxide, you breathe in carbon dioxide to increase the carbon dioxide in your. Can you explain that again in your own terms, please?
Unmute yourself. Unmute yourself.
Unmute yourself.
Yeah.
Say that again for me, if you don't mind.
Yeah, they used to give. They used to give in the hospitals and places when I worked. Sick bags when people came and they were anxious and had some accident or something. It was too much to, they stopped breathing and, in a panic. Yeah, in panic attacks it can be used. So a bag, a paper bag, just a paper bag, just hold near the mouth like this and
blow. Yeah.
They're told to blow in there, which builds up carbon dioxide, and then the body automatically wants the oxygen, like Mr. Shravan said.
You said.
Yeah. So
more carbon dioxide you throw out, more oxygen you absorb.
Yeah.
Then blowing the balloon can be done even.
So that looks like I'm a good plumber then. I know how the medical science is working.
Blowing the balloon, we can do that like that.
That was the simplest old method. I thought that's the buildup of carbon dioxide. And when he was taking, people were not sure. But this is a form that was used, and it still can be used in panic attacks and when people have some kind of trauma.
Thank you, Dr. Pulav. Excellent. Well explained. At least you convinced me that I'm saying the right thing. Okay. So that's good. Don't think, but you see it. We're all talking. Everything I'm trying to say. I'm trying to do all the research to make sure I'm saying the right thing, because I don't want to say the wrong thing, because sometimes in Google or in computers a lot of rubbish as well. So you can't. When I say something, people do take me for face value. So I don't want to kind of. I'm a professor, but same time I'm like you. I can make a mistake as well. If I make a mistake, I'll say, "Oops, sorry, I made a mistake," and correct it. Nothing wrong with that. I'm not. But 70%, if I get 70 out of 100 right, 70% good pass rate. So I'm not scared to make mistake either. I like to try new things always for positively to improve your health with little effort. And sometimes, like Dr. Sakai is saying, things people tell me, then even some of the medical friends, then just convince me I'm on the right track. And that's important. Even like Mani is saying about the children they used to, I didn't know that. So she works in children's hospitals, so she kind of explained that's what they do in nitric oxide. And so that makes sense. Because their lungs not developed properly. So nitric oxide open up the lungs so they can breathe properly and survive, rather old time they used to die. We couldn't do anything.
That's right, yeah. We use it for very tiny babies as well. Yeah, very tiny babies we
So
use.
you can see how important nitric oxide is. We can't emphasize enough, especially for people over the age of 50s or 60. Somebody my age, you need to have more nitric oxide, put it that way. To be happy, content, it's a lot of stamina, manage your blood pressure, your diabetes, cholesterol level, and be happy. Everything put together if you have nitric oxide. So you have to don't use mouthwash, eat a lot of green vegetables, and steam them is better. And eat dark chocolate. Cocoa is quite good for that. And also sometimes I drink red wine as well. Red wine is supposed to be good for that as well, but I'm not promoting it. It gives you cancer as well. But it's, again, your body is your temple. What you put into, you decide. Obviously, since I've been involved with yoga, I used to drink before a lot, but now I don't. But then sometimes I do drink red wine for that purpose, to increase my nitric oxide level as well in night time. So, I'm not perfect. End of the day, I do whatever I feel, and I have to face the consequence of my decision making. That's that. That's enough.
True. It's true that the medication you take, some of them, does reduce your nitric oxide.
That's right. It's built antibiotic. In built antibiotic, we take all these things, reduce the nitric oxide.
Statin does that.
Yes, see what happens. Most of the medicine is prescribed for people over the age of 50. Agrees? More than 50% of medicine prescribed in this world is prescribed for people over the age of 50. And after 50, people's body organs start to degenerate. And that's why they can't digest the medicine they're taking in. And that's when they have more sludge. And that's why your bowel cancer is the second biggest cancer in the world as well. And so it's like it's a bit of everything put together. But life is, you have to learn to control to take care of your own health. Go for medicine as a last resort, not as a first resort. Just now, because we think UK में medicine free है, कुछ भी दर्द हुआ, doctor, हमारा पेट दुख रहा है, क्या दवाई दो? We will just write something for you and you take it. No, first. Sometimes you have flu कुछ नहीं भी खाएंगे आपको तो 3 दिन में ठीक हो जाएगा. दवाई खाएंगे तभी 3 दिन लगेगा. So what's better? Tell me. Let body heal itself naturally and promote good health. That's important. Even at COVID-19, when I was doing training with patients, I didn't take any medicine. Apart from my oxygen level was high because I was doing yoga and meditation, nitric oxide, everything else. And second was also, all my family are doctors, so they told me just take paracetamol because my body was aching quite a lot because of COVID-19 didn't go in my lung, went in my muscles. So so that's why I took for a couple of days, 500 gram paracetamol twice a day. And that my pain went away afterwards perfectly okay. So really, how you handle it? Sometimes we panic. सांप काटता है, सांप काटने से नहीं मरते हैं. सांप काटने के डर से लोग मर जाते हैं. That's what happened with COVID-19. When it happened, the media made it so hype up everything. Everybody panicked, and the panic killed people rather than the actual the COVID-19. That's my understanding. I might be wrong, but that's my thinking. What I saw in media, में होते थे आदमी लोग सड़क पर गिर रहे हैं. Italy में इतने लोग मर गए. Everybody is talking about hyping up all the. And these days, media is so strong. Anything happens in Timbuktu, you hear it right away. Within 5 seconds, you know the story. And obviously, so everything kind of gone and body went in stress mode. When you're in stress, then everything catches up more with, more problem happens there. Right. I think enough talk today. And I don't want to stop the class without doing Mandukasan. Very important. I'm planning to do that every time I'm doing it just now. Because again, just to promote your immune system as well.
Can I just say one thing?
Yes.
Supplement that helps nitric oxide is CoQ10.
I've heard that.
CoQ10. Yeah.
Thank you very much. I'll put that. If you got any detail, send it to me or thing me that I can kind of look more research and put that back into my yoga.
Okay, no problem. Thank you.
Thank you,
Send
sir.
a picture of the bottle or whatever you have, please.
Yeah. Thank you very much. So let's do the Mandukasan frog pose for improving your. What are you improving? Tell me now. What does Mandukasan does? Anybody? I'm looking for answer. I'm not going to say the whole answer myself.
Can you see this?
Diabetes?
Digestive system.
No, I'm not. Diabetes is first one, but
this
now.
is Q10.
Huh?
This is Q10.
So that's
Where did
Q10,
you
yes.
get from? Where
Let
did
me
you?
highlight you. That's Q10 there.
No, somebody asked where did you get.
send the detail on it, and I'll do more research and take it from there and then put that to other people as well. Thank you very much, Dr. Khan. Take care. Right. So Mandu Kasan, uska fayda kya bataiye pehle? Somebody.
I think it helps with your spleen, liver, because
Insulin.
spleen and liver. Insulin we did say.
Digestive.
That's what I'm looking for.
Liver.
Digestive.
Digestive system.
Digestive system.
That's it. What does everything? And what is your digestive system? So which organ? So which organ? No, diabetes, that's secondary. First you have to improve your digestive system. That's important because some bimariyan hota hai, pet se hota hai na. So what organ is contained in digestive system? Tell me.
Liver.
And
Liver.
Stomach.
Stomach and
Stomach,
intestines. And intestines.
Intestine.
Pancreas.
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 Yes. Spleen. आप लोग बहुत clever हो गए. सब हम स्कूल में जाते हैं. आप लोग टीचर बन जाएंगे.
We've got a good teacher.
Kidney.
That's it. Excellent. Well done. Well done, Manuban. That's good. So your liver, gallbladder, your pancreas, your spleen, your kidney, and your large and small intestine. If this is good, then you become healthier. Every illness happens due to the stomach. ये खराब है तो सब खराब है. इसको ठीक होना है. तबला बजा लो यहाँ पे. तबला हमारा पेट भी निकला हुआ, थोड़ा कम करना पड़ेगा. Very important. This everything happens here. यहाँ पे that's what बोलते हैं. यहाँ पे the more than inch you can grab, then you have to lose weight. कितने लोग कहीं से ऊपर हाथ ऊपर कीजिए. हमारा देखिए हम ऊपर करते हैं.
Shall we all lose weight together?
I got little bit.
I need to put it on. I need to put it on.
I know. You have to put it on, Jyoti ji.
Losing.
Very important. Everything happens. So digest. So Mandu Kasan is one of the best ways to do that. So let me just put the highlighting in back again there. So Mandu Kasan करने का तरीका है the way Mani is sitting in Vajrasan. But if you have knee problem, which I have, I can sit, so I do on the stool, no problem. And the best way, the process is very important. The Mandu Kasan is also you can sit down after meal as well, which helps to digest your food quicker because calf muscle is connected to your stomach. So just sitting like this, watching TV, you will digest your food quicker. So your bloating will go away. Very important. And when you're doing Mandu Kasan, make sure first you have to put the head right down to the floor if you can. Just bend down forward. Just to show the action just now. And then put your head up. That puts extra pressure on your pancreas or your insulin to produce more insulin and so on. Very important. And keep the both fists tight against the navel. Very important. So let's start now. So Mandu Kasan is a daily dosage for half hour before the meal to improve your digestive system. Great for abdominal organ. Recommended for someone who wants to increase your digestion and reduce belly fat. How does it improve? Say, improve digestive system by activating your pancreas. आपके pancreas को मजबूत करता है, produce more insulin. Exercise your liver to produce more gastric gases, liquid, hydrochloric acid, and store in gallbladder. And that releases it to digest the food in the stomach. Then you have the spleen to produce more white blood cell, lymph node to produce your increase immunity, and get rid of empty all the gas in the stomach. So the stomach is completely empty of anything. So when you eat food, you can store and digest the food easier. And kidney to make sure it cleans the blood and all the toxins out of the system, and gives you more exercise the adrenal gland, which gives you more energy, and exercise your large and small intestine to make sure you have a good bowel movement. So these all play important part. You can see how important this is. All these will help you to improve digestion, eliminate stomach and digestive disorder like gas, acid reflux, and so on. Also, they say this is very good for female for menstrual cycle. It controls the menstrual cycle just by doing that itself. Helps to regulate the hormones, helps to weight loss and muscle, makes it stronger, stomach, relieve stress, anxiety, and obviously, as you all mentioned, you all know it, Mandu Kasan is favorite for that, for controlling your diabetes, your sugar level. Because you produce more insulin, it helps to balance the sugar level. बोलने से नहीं होगा, करना पड़ेगा. Let's do some physical action now. मुक्का बंद कर ले, like pointing out like this. You breathe in, breathe out completely. Put this on your belly button, and you go down, touch the floor as far as you can, and then look up. That puts extra pressure on your pancreas to produce more insulin, and do Kapalbhati for 40 times. And gently come up, breathing in and out. You do that half an hour before the meal time. You do that twice. Once more, breathe in and breathe out completely. And you go down almost to the floor, touch as far as you can, and then look up. That puts extra pressure on your pancreas to produce more insulin, and do Kapalbhati for 40 times. And मुस्कुराइएगा तो डबल बेनिफिट हुआ. आप लोग रोक रहे हैं, मार थोड़ी रहे, आपको तब प्यार से समझा रहे हैं. मुस्कुराते सब कितने अच्छे लग रहे हैं, सब मुस्कुरा रहे हैं. देखिए इतना अच्छा लग रहा है, चेहरा सब नजर आ रहा है. दांत नहीं दिखाना है, सिर्फ मुस्कुराना है. And gently come back up. Excellent. That was the main part of Mandukasana, to control your diabetes. Next is to improve your digestive system. You have to have a good liver. Most people have damaged liver. That's what increases your cholesterol level as well. So really what we're doing is balancing your cholesterol as well, just by doing the exercise. So right hand under the liver, just over the thigh there, left hand over the spleen. You breathe in, breathe out completely, and you go down again, all the way down, and then look up and do Kapalbhati for 40 times. And gently come back up. As the saying goes, stomach out, बीमारी in. Stomach बाहर जाएगा तब बीमार होंगे. Stomach अंदर जाएगा, बीमारी बाहर जाएगा. Simple as that. Stomach in, illness out. Stomach out, illness in. So really, this Madhukasana was the best way to do that as well. Let's do once more. Mukha band kare. You go down and look up, Kapalbhati. And come back up. Excellent. Well done. Next is to exercise the stomach to get rid of any gases, anything lying there. Also, this process also exercise your intestine, large and small, to make sure your movement of the stomach is maintained, so you don't get constipation by doing exercise. Put your left hand over right hand over stomach. Breathe in, breathe out, and you go back down again and look up and do Kapalbhati. सोलू जी अच्छी तरह मुस्कुरा रहे हैं, हम देख रहे हैं. सोलू जी मार भी रहे हैं तब भी हंस रहे हैं, पता नहीं क्या बात है, लोग पागल है क्या. And come back. सोलू जी आपका इंटरनेट कनेक्शन हमारे आपका नहीं है, क्या बोलते हैं, WhatsApp. So I couldn't send you the video, so I've sent it to Mani ji. Mani will send you, है ना. Sorry. Once more. And go back down again. लोग बोल रहे हैं कि श्रवण पागल हो गया, कितना मधुकासन करा रहा है, पता नहीं क्या बात है, दिमाग खराब हो गया उसका. I want to create a habit. You do it daily. करो योग, रहो निरोग, है कि नहीं. कभी-कभी रोज करने से हैबिट बन जाता है यही। हमको है 10,000 स्टेप करने का हैबिट बन गया, जब तो नहीं करते रात को नींद नहीं आती है, करना पड़ता है सोने के पहले। And come back up, excellent. जिसके पीठ में दर्द है, जो झुक नहीं सकता है, your hand has the power. जहां भी आप हाथ रखेंगे वहां आपकी एनर्जी जाएगी। सिर्फ बता रहे हैं, यदि you put your hand near the pancreas, you do Kapalbhati, your energy will go to your pancreas. If you go to liver डालेंगे, your fatty liver, this will improve your liver function. This is your spleen. And next is kidney. Kidney के लिए क्या करना है? Follow the belly button behind your back, make a fist and tap कर लीजिए। Kidney का main problem is drink plenty of water. Usually female क्या होता है? They don't drink enough water when they work in the office, something, they don't go to the bathroom, and that's what gives you UTI, urine infection. Also उनका bladder length, उसका मतलब उनका back passage बहुत sexual organ पास रहता है, तो good chance of infection. Excellent. Last but not the least is the मुख हाथ ऊपर करके चारों finger दबाना जोर से and thumb से ऊपर करना just before meal time, 20 times. That will produce more insulin and also gives you improve your heart health, liver function, kidney function, and your adrenal gland. Improve everything just by doing this. And one of the best exercise for your liver and your spleen is stretch your hand forward, both legs forward, take your right leg over the left leg, right leg over the left leg, and right hand close to your body, that keeps the spine straight, and left hand comes up like that. You twist yourself towards the right side. Just by twisting right, you're exercising your spleen. If people who are anemic or they have an immune system is low, doing this exercise more often, even for 1 minute, 2 minutes, but today we'll do it for 40 times. And relax. Next, take this is also very good for digestive system. Now you take the left leg over the right leg, the left hand close to your body, the right hand comes up across, you're twisting yourself towards the left side. This time you're exercising more your liver and gallbladder. Excellent. I'm sorry, the time just ran away today. I got some. Sorry if I didn't do the whole exercise and can disappoint you. But tomorrow class, I think the managers here will catch up with all what I haven't done today. And hopefully, and then I hope you enjoyed the class so far. We've done because I was doing more research on nitric oxide, and I thought it plays a very important part in overall health for all of us, especially people at my age, and really, I can't emphasize enough how serious the matter is. Please focus and I'll put more detail in the nitric oxide in yoga with Sam, and maybe with Mani we'll do a small video on just for nitric oxide itself, because it's a big subject, but I'm trying to make it sound so simple, but it's not simple. It's quite a vast subject how you do it, because sometimes when you're eating certain food, you don't absorb it because your body is not functioning properly. So you have to have in certain format, and sometimes people have other symptoms, like if you have diabetes, then you can't take beetroot juice. So it's then you take celery juice, so you have to have alternative. That's why. So we can create a package for individual. You know your body better than anybody else. So please look at your body and say what's good for you and try to take something, and that itself will help you to balance your body health. And really, I am concerned in the sense my own health as well, and for all of you, to make sure you do the right thing, make a right decision. Don't take a shortcut. Anything in my life, I've learned anything shortcut I've taken always I fall fall in the big hole. So really, sometimes hard decision is sometimes better. You have to plan yourself, proper, think properly, positively, and do the right thing. Very important. And so thank you very much. Let's just finish the class with Brahmi, Udgit, and Pranav. The time is limited. Take your glasses off.
भैया आपको थैंक यू, आपने आज बहुत अच्छे तरह से के समझाया। आपको थैंक यू, बहुत बहुत थैंक यू।
मेरा सौभाग्य है, हमने आपको समय दिया। Let's do nitric oxide, not nitric, sorry, nitric oxide में दिमाग में घुसा हुआ है। Brahmi, I'll take a bumblebee for 3 times. Keeping your eyes closed. This time, when you're chanting Om, you don't have to go from Ah, but you only have to raise the whole chakra up to here. So you just have to Om Karna bas. Next, we do bit of meditation by focusing on your third eye, Pranav, silent deep breathing in Khichdi Mudra for 30 seconds. Gently take your both hands up in the air, rub them together. Excellent. The problem is I have so much information, even written down as well. It's all in different places. My filing system is very kaput. Every time I look for something, I've got to search through hundreds of paper before I can find them. That's my problem. Sorry. And that's why I had nitric oxide information in different places. I was trying to hunt them through the last couple of days, finding them all there. Some things are repeated, I know, but I'm sorry about that. That's something, you can't, because every time I try to, I don't know, I'm not a good admin person. If I was working with somebody, they would have sacked me by now 5 times already. I'm not a good admin at all. Okay, no problem. Let's roll like a lion. Very important to get tongue out completely and look at the third eye and roll like a, if you're doing Bajrasana, it's better, but don't have to be just sitting anywhere hard like that. Okay. Ah! And massage yourself. And one of the best ways to do exercise is, let's clap your bum first, laughter. Good people today. कितना अच्छा लग रहा है, अपने आप को ठोक रहा है. And then your thigh muscle. Then knee. And then your calf muscle outside. And then inside. Excellent. And then tap. Excellent. You've been sitting too long today, so all the legs are probably sleeping. That's why I thought wake them up a bit. And then you get a big laughter, open up. All of you can unmute yourselves. Let me see.